The answer is trees. Okay, no, you want something a bit more helpful. Well, the answer to that is you don't even want these trees, because the trees you need are survival trees. And, well, as you can see, I'm in creative, so to get the survival trees, I can just do / place birch. Hey look, a tree. Now this, I can use. So, the first thing I'm going to do, get my hammer, and break the tree. And that nearly hit me on the head. And now you'd normally go around and destroy the stumps, but for once you actually need it. Because if you look here, I can place blocks on top of the stump. I can place blocks on the ground. And sometimes, when I place blocks on the stump, they don't line up. As I say that, it doesn't work, so we have to try it again. This is a foolproof method. So if we break this one, for some reason we get a nice lag spike. But now you can see, this tree does not place the same. So as you can see, we have this here connected to the tree stump, and this here connected to this tree stump. But you might be thinking that's not very helpful because, well, I want it to be built on the ground. But, well, you can just drag it into the ground, and then we can disconnect it from here, and if I want to, I can even go and destroy the tree stump, and I now have, welded to the ground, this diagonal thing, which is rather weird. Now, unfortunately, you can't put it inside itself for some strange reason. Not actually quite sure why it does that, because they're both welded to the ground. But, well, it's a scrap mechanic. But if you just move it around a bit, you'll eventually find a place that you can put it that doesn't look too bad. What? Oh, now it's doing wonky stuff. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. This is not how this video is supposed to go. I just want. Okay, there is a rather strange bug going on here. I do know of it, and I won't go into it because it's a bit weird, but turns out you shouldn't try and place them in each other. The important thing is that you can do this, and I'm sure you could find some way of covering that up, but you have here a diagonal thing. And of course if I place another tree, and hope this one's another diagonal, you can sort of just build up a repository of diagonals. Is this... Ah, here we have a slightly different diagonal, and if you were to do this enough times, and just keep making more birch trees, or if you're in survival you can just go find them, then... Oh, is that... No, it's not. It's almost perpendicular to that, but not quite. Yes, so I don't know how many angles there actually are that are possible, but there's quite a lot, and unfortunately it is random and there's no way of controlling it. But if you go out into your world and find some trees, or if you're in creative you can just place them in, and you keep doing it enough times, you will get diagonal blocks that are welded to the ground. They are connected to the ground in the same way it's connected to the ground, just on a different block grid. You can't weld things at an angle on a creation unless you use some really weird stuff that even I don't understand. Then, yeah, this only works on ground. But you could build like an octagonal house with no additional lag from having diagonal pieces, or a triangular house. There's all sorts of possibilities if you just want to mess around with tree stumps a bit. You can create some fairly interesting diagonals. Yeah, go try this out yourself, see what weird stuff you can come up with. But that is going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching. Don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye. Thank you.